Welcome to another video by BA Music Ministry. Today we have chords and progressions related to Live Through It by James Fortune. Let's go ahead and get started. Now with this, I'm going to actually kind of play a little bit through the song because there's a lot of different licks. Make sure you have pen and paper to write stuff down. But there's a lot of different licks. So let's go ahead and get started with the song. Let's go to the intro. We're going to do the intro. Actually, no, it's not the intro. Let's do the intro. Alright, so that's the intro. Let's get started with that is. Now, let's go over the scale. D is the 1, E is the 2, F sharp is the 3, G is the 4, A is the 5, B is the 6, C sharp is the 7, back at D with the 1. This song is actually very special to me, Live Through It. When my wife passed, anytime you're grieving and having a rough time in your life, you need something to just push you and keep you going. But I'll never forget, I was in the working parking lot. This is just a quick testimony before we get started with the lesson. But I was in the parking lot about to go into work. I had started going back to work, and I missed my wife so much. Never thought I'd be in the situation that I was in. But I miss her so much, and it was hard to live on without her. And I thank God for people like my friends, all of my friends, but A.G. Praise, he spoke a testimony in my life. My wife's cousin, she spoke a testimony and spoke some things into my life that actually blessed me. But there was a word from God, and I was sitting in my car, and I didn't want to go into work, and this is very dear to me. I'm just sitting there, and had to be in December 2013, and I had just lost my wife, maybe been gone probably not even a month, and I'm just sitting in my car, and I'm just listening. It might have been January, I'm not really sure, but I just remember sitting in my car not wanting to go into work at all. I said, God, I can't do this. I miss her too much. I want to be with her. God, I want to be with her. I can't, and I never forget, I had no intention of going to work. I was just going to sit there in the car until God showed me something, just gave me something. So I turned on the radio to the gospel station here in my city, and I never forget, they played, as soon as I turned on the radio, the very beginning of this song came on, and I heard James Fortune talking, and then I heard Live Through It. And what I realized is that I will never be able to get over my wife passing, but I will be able to get through it. And that's what God gave me that day. He says, you might not get over it because that tragedy and what happened, he says, you won't get over it, but you'll live through it. And I thank God for that testimony. And like I said, A.G. Praise, he spoke the same. He doesn't even know, but he spoke the same exact testimony to my life. He says, live through it, live on, keep living. And I thank God for the testimonies and all the people that in my life that's been an inspiration, has helped me along this journey that we call life. And I thank God for the people that's been in my life. But that is my testimony. So this song is very dear to me. With that being said, like I said, you want some pen and paper because there's a lot of different little licks that they add into the song. So let's go ahead and get started with the scale. We'll go over it one more time. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, back at the 1 with D. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. All right, we're going to start off with some notes. F sharp, G. So F sharp, G. I'm going to go to the 7. So left hand is C sharp and C sharp.